everybody. Welcome to Love the Movie Troy. This is Troy, and today I'm going to be talking about the Chucky reboot Child's Play, the 2019 edition. Um, yeah, so I'm going to just get into this one, man. Chucky, the new Chucky that just was released in theaters today is ugly. He's ugly, man. This dude's an ugly ass fucking doll. It's like I couldn't get over how fucking ugly Chucky was. They didn't even give a fuck. Like the old Chucky was at least like adorable before he became the bad Chucky, and when he was just a doll, it was like this Chucky is ugly as fuck. But no, in all seriousness, in this though, this Chucky movie kind of surprised me. Child's Play. I expected this movie to be utter trash. I expected it to be straight up garbage, like a dumpster fire, like awful. The trailers look horrendous. But I ain't even gonna lie, like the first 30 minutes, I think is when it hooked me. Before it started becoming about like a killing doll. I was like, man, this is actually pretty good. And overall, I did like the movie. It's definitely not a great movie. It's not. But you can have a lot of fun with it. It's a lot of good things in this movie and a lot of surprising things in this movie. First, I gotta say, this Chucky, they didn't even care about, trying to make this movie resemble the original Child's Play. They didn't give two shits. They completely did a whole different thing. And I salute them on that because, sometimes reboots suffer from trying to be just like the original. And if you're gonna be just like the original, why even do a reboot? I always feel like reboots, if you're gonna do a reboot, change it up and keep some very important key essential elements of the previous film. And I think they did that well with this movie. So I think the reason why I think this movie isn't a bad movie is because a lot of the problems I had with the movie, it was a lot of nitpicking things. It wasn't stuff that I just feel like would ruin the movie. It wasn't just bad uh, plot elements to it. Um, it it had a lot of nitpick problems. A lot of things where you just roll your eyes here and there and like, oh, really? Would that really happen? Or oh, that's cliche. Or oh, of course I've seen that shit before. Just little things that is like, oh, would you really do that? Stuff you see in horror movies. And so it doesn't make the movie bad. It didn't have big problems. Except one. I had one problem, and I think the one problem was the little boy in this movie that they cast. They should have made him younger. They should have made the kid younger. So the mistakes that he made would have been a little more justified. Because at like 12 or 13 years old, it's like, come on, man, are you really that stupid? It's like you're not going to tell your mom that this doll, this little Chucky toy is talking to you and acting and doing things on his own, and you just not going to say nothing about that? Yeah, until it starts killing people. Now you got to convince people that this toy is actually doing that. It's like, come on. That was the one problem I had. Because if the little boy you have is younger in the movie, then you could maybe give that a pass. Because you could say, oh, well, he's young and he didn't know. But as a 12 or 13-year-old, it's like, oh, yeah, you're a goofy ass kid. So I think that was the one problem, the one real problem that I had with the movie. Everything else is little stuff that I could look past. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. It was fun. I felt like the Chucky doll was very sympathetic at first, and really you kind of feel bad for the Chucky doll, man, because he just want to help his friend. He just want to be there for his friend, and he's a doll. He's a toy. He doesn't know that he's doing wrong things. So you kind of relate to the Chucky doll.